Hey everybody, so this is going to be my first video on YouTube, and I mean really my first time ever recording something or anything like that. I've live streamed a little bit in the past and uploaded a video here or there, but I'm going to try my luck at a committed series. So I'm going to be playing The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind today. I'm going to be doing a Let's Play. I've never played Morrowind ever, and I'm really excited about it. This is not a vanilla install. I did follow a guide that suggested to have a few mods on there. I'll have them linked down in the description, but just for a quick overview, I got delayed Dark Brotherhood attacks, diligent defenders, easy escort, essential indicators, expansion delay, graphic herbalism, intelligent textures, less generic NPC project, lovely loading screens, Magicka Regen, shrine tooltips, Speechcraft Rebalance, Tooltips Complete, travel tooltips, the UI expansion, patch for Purists, Tamriel Rebuilt, next generation combat, Morrowind optimization patch, MULE, and Project Atlas. At least from what I've seen, a lot of these mods are really just graphical or some slight gameplay rebalances. One mod on here that, you know, if anybody's watching this who's played Morrowind before would like to suggest their opinion about, next generation combat completely removes the fatigue determining combat system. I believe there's still some sort of attributes that get involved there, but if you hit your enemy, you hit your enemy. You swing your sword inside your enemy's hitbox, you hit them. There's no rolling for missing like the classic D&D games. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think I want to play with it, but also at the same time, maybe I just want that vanilla experience and that frustration with not being able to hit anything until you get a higher level of fatigue and weapon skill. So yeah, I'm really excited. I've played Skyrim, have about, I believe, 500 hours in that. I just got finished doing a playthrough of Enderal, the standalone mod, and it was really fun as well. I've played a bit of Oblivion. I don't believe I finished the game. I have liked Bethesda games for a while. I started out with the Fallout games. I started out with Fallout 4, or no, actually I started out with Fallout New Vegas, and then went to Fallout 4, played a little bit of Fallout 3, then did a playthrough of Fallout 2. Really like Black Isle, Obsidian, my kind of games. But anyways, let's get into it.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
So my name, I already did come up with a name. It's going to be Lirreno Randevi. And just a quick disclaimer too, I have played about an hour of the game. I just ran around Saint Denis and just seeing how all the controls worked, make sure all the mods were installed correctly. Got some basics down. But other than that, I'm pretty new to it. I know some basic things. I know a lot of the history. I know about Dagothar. I know about the Nervarine. But for role-playing sake, I'm going to engage in reading. If you guys don't like me reading, just let me know. But I'm going to try picking up as many books as I can. I've heard they're really helpful for the story. I do also have a jury-rigged, I forget the exact name, but it's a jury-rig head replacer mod. I believe it's Wesley's, and it just adds a lot more facial textures for the game. But I'm pretty excited, and let's get into it.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
go. I have changed some of the controls around. I heard that space was activate and E was jump. Of course, I inverted those. Some more of that in a bit.
The sooner you leave, the sooner we can move on.
Okay.
Get yourself.
I've heard people in this game are pretty snarky.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
Yeah, you can see. Got lots of view distance. FPS seems to be doing alright. I have a
Let's go.
1070, so
Move it along.
hope it should be enough.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Alright, so I do have a character face I'd like to have. I played around with it a little bit earlier. Thinking this face, mohawk, black mohawk. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Is that it? Oh, that looks pretty good. This is another one. There's this one too. I like this one. I mean, I'm never really in third person. It just looks a little bit funny. I'll go back to that other one. Let's get the one shots. There we go. No, I think I want to go with the previous, the latter one. There we go. Yeah, I'm just going to be playing as a Dark Elf. Some of the rebalancing mods, it does lower the Ashborn. So it's resist fire 50% like the other games. At least from what I've seen, it's normally 75% in this game. I might disable that, because I know it's a little bit gamey. You can just get a ring and then all of a sudden be 100% fireproof. But, I mean, it's part of the game. It's part of the role-playing experience to, I mean, live to your attributes. Ancestral Ghosts, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
I'm thinking of probably making a spear mage build. I've heard spears are really fun in this game, and at least from the other Elder Scrolls I've played, spears aren't around anymore. So, I think it should be some fun.
Head.
I'm thinking about role-playing a bit. I'm not the best at role-playing. I'm not the best at approaching it. I've never really done it too much. I've played Divinity Original Sin. I've had a few D&D games here and there, but we'll sort of see how it goes. I'm thinking that my character's sort of going to be a tribal-esque, kind of like the Ashlanders, but of course he's an Outlander from the story, so he's not going to know very much, but he's just going to be sort of strong. I know it's typical, but sort of strong, semi-honorable dude, but I think he is going to have a bit of greed in there as well and quest for power. He's not going to be perfect, you know. And I'll try to stick to that narrative as best as I can. Oh, also, rebalance patch gets rid of the limeware platter. I don't really even know how to do that glitch where you that exploit where you place it on the ground and take it, but just to make sure that the money is a bit harder to get without exploits. I know about Fargoth. I know about the dead body, the census worker. I know about the tomb that has the special items in it that are really good. I forget what items they are, but those have been moved around, I believe, and protected a bit better from one of the rebalance mods. So I might not be able to get them. The axe, that's worth 100 gold near the lighthouse. Over there? Over there, somewhere. Isn't there anymore. But, you know, I'm excited to give it a shot. Really big shout out to SorcererDave. He's a big guy on this platform. He's had a Morrowind series going on for, I believe, 6 years now. And I started watching it the other week, and I haven't been able to stop. I'm almost done with his first volume. And I just love the way he plays. I love the way he the way that he incorporates the game. And I just wanted to give it a shot and see what it's like. Anyways, let's get into this. Yeah, so you might see some similarities there between my play style and maybe taking a little bit from his too, just because he's a big influence of mine. But I'll try to do my best just to keep it my own.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Alright, so I think I'm going to answer his questions, but then I'm going to go back and make my own class. I sort of have an idea in mind, but let's just roleplay a little bit and see how Lirreno Randevi might respond to some things.
On a clear day, you chance upon a strange animal, its leg trapped in a hunter's claw snare. Judging from the bleeding, it will not survive long. What do you do?
For my character, see, I would think about mercifully killing it. I mean, that's what I've been taught in real life as well. When you run over a bunny, just finish the job, don't make it suffer. But also for my character, just being a more travel situated man. I mean, I'm native myself, but when it comes to suffering and stuff like that, but also the theory of life, I believe for my character, maybe he just doesn't get involved. He lets things go as they happen.
One summer afternoon, your father gives you a choice of chores. What would you rather do?
I don't feel like my character would like forging weapons. I also don't think that he would like to help make dinner. I think he'd just like to go fish at the stream using a net and line, just be by himself, meditate. I personally don't fish in real life, but I just feel like that's what Lirreno
Your
would
cousin
do.
has given you a very embarrassing nickname, and even worse, likes to call you it in front of your friends. You have asked him to stop, but he finds it very amusing to watch you blush. What do you do?
Now this is an interesting one, because I feel like making up a story isn't very honorable. Making an even more embarrassing nickname is kind of, sly, as it were. I feel like my character would more just beat the ever-living life out of him and make sure it never happens again.
There is a lot of heated discussion at the local tavern over a group of people called telepaths. They've been hired by certain city-state kings. Rumor has it these telepaths read a person's mind and tell their lord whether a follower is telling the truth or not. You believe what?
Well, loyal followers of the king have nothing to fear from a telepath. It is important to have a method of finding assassins and spies before it's too late. In these times, it is a necessary evil. Although you do not necessarily like the idea, the telepath could have certain advantages during a time of war in finding someone innocent of a crime. This is a terrible practice. A person's thoughts are his own, and no one, not even a king, has the right to make such an invasion into another human's mind. I feel like my character... Okay, so I feel like there's a part of him with power that would like this. The top one here, using it. But also at the same time, I feel like the protection of individual rights and liberties is important in his mind.
Your mother sends you to the market with a list of goods to buy. After you finish, you find that by mistake a shopkeeper has given you too much money back in exchange for one of the items. What do you do?
Do I return it to the store and give the shopkeeper his hard-earned money, explaining to him the mistake? Pocket the extra money, knowing that shopkeepers in general tend to overcharge customers anyways? Decide to put extra money to good use and purchase items that would help your family. Okay, so I feel like my character, he's going to be the sort of person like, well, I mean, it's your fault if you do it. But he's not entirely greedy, right? So he's not just going to keep it to himself. So I do want to base my character a little bit around Speechcraft. That's why I have the Speechcraft Rebalance and mercantile stuff going on there. I want to see how that works. So I think I would put the money towards my family.
While in a marketplace, you witness a thief cut a purse from a noble. Even as he does so, the noble notices and calls for the city guards. In his haste to get away, the thief drops the purse near you. Surprisingly, no one seems to notice the bag of coins at your feet. What do you do?
Pick up the bag and pocket it, knowing the extra windfall will help your family in the times of trouble. Leave the bag there, knowing that it is better not to get involved. Pick up the bag and signal with the guard, knowing that the only honorable thing to do is return the money to the rightful owner. See, I feel like my character's greedy, but when it comes to this sort of an ordeal with, a person being robbed like that, I mean, when a person accidentally gives you more money, that's of their own fault, but this person, I mean, they got robbed. I feel like he would, get the bag back.
Your father sends you on a task which you loathe, cleaning the stables. On the way there, pitchfork in hand, you run into your friend from the homestead near your own. He offers to do it for you. in return for a future favor of his choosing. What do you do?
Now, decline his offer, knowing that your father expects you to do the work and it is better not to be in debt. Accept his offer's reasoning that as long as the stables are cleaned, it matters not who does the cleaning. Ask him to help you, knowing that two can do the job faster than one, and agree to help him with one task of his choosing in the future. See, I feel like, I mean, if it's a friend, of course, I mean, if they're offering, you know, maybe you guys can do it together, hang out with your friend, but when it comes to the character himself, I feel like he respects sort of carrying your own weight and doing what's asked. So I'd say decline the offer, and I mean, not being in debt's important too, but it's more of the honor of the family.
Your mother asks you to help fix the stove. While you're working, a very hot pipe slips its moorings and falls towards her. What do you do?
Also, being a mage class, I feel like my character should be a bit intelligent. So, grabbing the hot pipe, you're going to burn yourself. Position yourself between the pipe and your mother, you're going to burn yourself. Now, pushing your mother out of the way. There you go. Not going to burn yourself. She's out of the way.
While in town, the baker gives you a sweet roll. Delighted, you take it into an alley to enjoy, only to be intercepted by a gang of 3 other kids your age. The leader demands the sweet roll, or else he and his friends will beat you and take it. What do you do?
You drop the sweet roll and step on it, then get ready for the fight. Give them the sweet roll without argument, knowing that later this afternoon you will have all your friends with you. You will have all your friends with you and can come and take whatever he owes you. Act like you're going to give him the sweet roll, but at the last minute, throw it in the air, hoping that they'll pay attention for long enough for you to get a shot in on the leader. I feel like this is always the story out of the action books, but then actually the kid throws the sweet roll in the air and the bully just goes, "What the hell?" And the kid punches him in the stomach and doesn't even hurt him, then the bully just breaks his face in. I feel like with my character that would be a good option just for the intelligence base, but I feel like from his standpoint of being a warrior, I think he would just step on it. And
Entering town, you find that you are witness to a very well-dressed man running from a crowd. He screams to you for help. The crowd behind him seems very angry. What do you do?
For this one, I think my character would just stand aside. He's not into mob mentality, so I don't think he would just hop into that. And I mean, he doesn't know the man. What's his right to ask him for help? I think he would just step aside and allow the mob to pass. I got scout. Alright, let's go create our own character. So, what should I name the class? So I'm going to be a warrior monk, I guess. That's a good one. A warrior mage, battle mage, spear. No, maybe just a battle mage. And specialization, combat, intelligence. I think those are pretty good, right? So strength affects the health, how much you can carry, and maximum fatigue. How much damage you do in melee. So I think I'm going to be using a lot of melee. Intelligence is Magicka. That's important. Resist magic, maximum fatigue. Dodge and hit targets. Speed. Affects your starting health. Luck. Okay. Yeah, I think strength would be good. And intelligence. I was also thinking about speed or willpower, but I think strength will be good there. So I think first off we're going to do spear. And let's do light armor. Then for magic, I've heard mysticism's really important. Same with alteration. Same with restoration. Let's also add athletics in there. Acrobatics. There it is. Let's do mercantile. And mercantile, speechcraft, possibly. I got spear. Put some alchemy at the bottom there. Where is it? Alchemy. try that out.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
So I'm thinking about going with the Atronach. I've never really played a mage character in any sort of Dungeon-esque game before, but I've heard the Atronach's really good for mage builds. I haven't ever used it before in any Elder Scrolls games, and I know about the stunted Magicka. I've just heard if you do it the right way, you can if you can absorb Magicka, it's so good. And I believe Mysticism is where the absorb Magicka spell is.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Let's see. Hey, so I'm a Lirreno Randevi. Yep, that is right. I'm a dark elf. I'm a battle mage, and my sign is the Atronach. Right, and I got 50 strength, 50 intelligence, 30 willpower, 40 agility, 50 speed, 40 endurance, 30 personality, and 40 luck. I feel like that's pretty well-rounded. Definitely get intelligence up, maybe agility and speed. I've heard speed is just important for moving. Spear's at 35, light armor's 35, mysticism's 35, alteration, restoration 30, athletics is 25, acrobatics 15, all the way down 15, and then my skills, chance at 5, dang. Alright, I'm Ashborn, and I got Womb Burn, Spirit. Well, Sanctuary, I believe Sanctuary, from what I can tell, is a shield. Yeah, so I got Reflect, Alteration, that's Shield, Water Walking, Restore Health. Restore Health is pretty good. And Tap Energy, Absorb Fatigue. Alright.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
For release by Emperor Euroseptim VII's decree to the district of Vardenfell in the province of Morrowind. Lirreno Randevi, a dark elf and a battle mage. Signed, Sucusius Urgala, agent of Satanine Imperial Census and Excise. 16th of last seed, 3rd era, 427. Cool. And yeah, so I figured out how to use the inventory. I actually really like it. A lot of people I've heard don't like it. I also really like the dialogue options. How dialogue works with people. But yeah, I like that you can just... No, that's right, just click it once. You place it down. I like it a lot. You can adjust the menus. You can see I've adjusted the menus already a little bit. Yeah, don't think I'm going to be stealing anything.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celes Gravius.
Right. Okay, so I got a dagger here. So I believe the red crosshair means it's stolen. I kind of didn't want to play with the crosshair, but at the same time I did. I don't know. I saw a mod that SorcererDave was using back in his early days. I think he's still using it now, where it just says own, because I don't really like the golden weight description underneath and this red crosshair. I'd rather just say the item and then owned or not underneath it, but I mean, hey, I'll take what we can. Ooh, Flynn. I didn't even know there was Flynn here. Got some bread, restore fatigue. Let's take that dagger. And note to Hriskar.
Hriskar, don't think I've forgotten our wager. I want this dagger sharp as a scamp's claw by morning. Damsiel.
It's only worth 1 gold. And I have a... We see here in the options, I've got a always use best attack on. So if I turn the crosshair off, see, I can still see the items, but I can't tell if they're owned or not. That's a little bit annoying. But yeah, so I have always use best attack on. I've just heard if you don't want to worry about all the different fighting styles, you can just do that and you'll be doing good damage. Granulous Survival Guide. Granulous' Survival Guide.
3 years! That's the time I spent wandering through the island of Vardenfell. During my travels, I observed a lot of peculiar things, and I thought, why not share my experiences? Down below, I have listed some of my observations. Good luck, stranger! Grand soul gems are truly difficult to come by. Make sure you use them wisely. Enchanting items with constant effect enchantments require souls from powerful, unique enemies. So I've heard, yes, Grand Soul Gems are really the only good ones. And, you know, you kill Golden Saints and such, and you fill them up like that, and that's how you get these really good enchantments. Mining ore and gathering muck require specific tools. In this case, a miner's pick and a muck shovel. City gates and shops closes at night. Inns, guild halls, and other places of interest are always open for business. Summoned creatures do not contain the same amount of soul essence as their natural counterparts. Merchants have a very limited selection of rare ingredients. Due to Imperial bureaucrats here on Vvardenfell, it's illegal for Outlanders to own more than one property. This can be circumvented if you raise through the ranks of the various guilds located on the island. If you are a valued member of the Mages Guild, you can use special magical platforms inside guild halls to travel between guilds. Being able to haggle is a valuable skill. Taunting or any other way of annoying people will quickly end a conversation. Getting a high bounty will draw the attention of bounty hunters. That's pretty helpful. Cool. We'll come outside. They're from Celis Gravius. List of prisoners. There's Jube, our man. There's me. Cool. Mushrooms. Alright, so yeah, there you go. You can see... Oh. I don't know how to scroll in, if there is a way to scroll in, but... Yeah, this is the map here. Yeah, so I believe we're right here. Foyata, I believe. There. Ghost Gate. Vex down here, I believe. New Ebonheart. Old Ebonheart? Whatever. Anyways, I just know a little bit about what's going on. I think I like that. Maybe put it down here. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, but with Tamriel Rebuilt, there's a ton of stuff that goes on. A lot of this land is incorporated with Solstheim up there. I know they've been working on the project. I think there's tons of stuff over here now. There's a place down here. I forget what it's called. That's important. Anyways, I'm gonna look around. And there's... Oh no, an engraved ring of healing. Whatever will this do? Yeah, I know what that's for. I'll give it to Farthus. Is that his name? Fargoth? Oh, so if I open up my inventory, so if I select this and press R, I can cast it. See, I like that. I think that's so cool. I love placing stuff around in the games, and Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas I do it a lot too, but there's the physics engine and everything messes with everything. So yeah. Soul Strider. Let's get in here. It's a bit dark in here. Heather. So this is all stealing. Celis Gravius. First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached me yesterday. I am Celis Gravius, but my background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. Well, what's your background? I am Celis Gravius, a Knight Errant of the Imperial Legion. You need not concern yourself with anything beyond that. Okay. Morrowind. Yes, you are in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here or why you were released from the prison and shipped here, but your authorization comes directly from Emperor Euroseptim VII himself. And I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you are free, but before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor, so pay careful attention. Well, what about the Emperor? Who's Euroseptim? Yes, Euroseptim is still the Emperor. According to my instructions, he personally authorized your release from prison and your delivery here. It's all very mysterious, but that's the way the Empire works. Silence, secrecy. Let not the left hand know what the right hand is doing. What about the Empire? Yes, of course this is the Empire. This is the Vvardenfell district of the province of Morrowind, and Morrowind has been part of the Empire for over 400 years. The current Emperor is Euroseptim, 24th of the Septim line. Jeez, 24? You haven't been in prison that long, have you? Nothing wrong with your head, is there? The men said you were acting a little strange when they brought you here in the ship. What about the Empire?
Yes, of course, this is the Empire. This is the Vardenfell district. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I already clicked that. Well, let's see my duties. This package came with the news of your arrival. You are to take it to Caius Casades in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius Casades. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would the Emperor himself. I have a letter for you, and a dispersal to your name. Got 87 gold, package, and directions. Where's Balmora? Balmora is north of Seyda-Neen. The road passes through the Pelagiad village and Fort Pelagiad. Let's start that again. The road passes Pelagiad village and Fort Pelagiad, crosses a deep ravine, passes Fort Moonmoth, and turns west across the Odai River and into Balmora. The South Wall Corner Club is on the southeast Balmora, on the east side of the river. For more detailed directions, go talk to Alone the Scout at Ariel's Trade House here in Seyda-Neen. But take my advice. You are new here. Take the Silt Strider to Balmora. Fast, cheap, safe. Cross the bridge and head east. Can't miss it. It's a Silt Strider. Silt Striders carry passengers and cargoes between settlements on Vardenfell. Fares depend on the distance being traveled. Silt Striders are giant insects. The compartment for passengers and cargo is hollowed from the creature's shell. The driver directs the beast by directly manipulating exposed organs and tissues. Silt Striders travel between Aldrune, Balmora, Seyda-Neen, Suran, Gnesis, Molagmar, Margan, and North Landing North Landing near Vivek. See, I didn't know that until I heard this text earlier when I was just testing out the game, but oh jeez. That's a bit. Oh, I don't like that they mess with their organs to make the move, but hey, Silt Striders don't seem to care. Cool, and then Caius Casades, Porto and Balmora. Alright. Goodbye. It was nice meeting you, Felix Gravius. Press J to use your journal. Alright, so that's how the text system works. Mr. Fargoth. Orders are go to the town of Balmora, the Bardfell district, and report to a man named Caius Casades. Find out where he lives. I should ask for him in Balmora at the Corner Club at South Wall. I'll find Caius Casades. So I've heard, yeah, you can like click these and see all the text where they report to him. What you've heard. It's pretty cool. Those men are inside of each other. Alright, I have something for you, little Bosmer. How you doing? Fargoth.
Are you the one the boat dropped off? Odd to see a boat arrive at this time of day. Hope the Purists treated you okay. I swear they took my ring.
Well, what's this about a ring?
I swear one of the guards has it. I had it last week before the weekly. Let's shake down Fargoth ritual. An engraved healing ring. Family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you?
Alright, so I've heard this ring is kind of good, but also you get a ton of Speechcraft or whatever liking from him. And I've heard you also get some from the market, so. And according to my character, I did find it. Here you go, buddy.
You found it! Amazing! Thank you, thank you! You are now my favorite friend. I'll be sure to tell others, especially my friend Ariel. Ariel? Who runs the trade house here. Go see him. He'll be happy to see you now. Journal's been updated. Engraved ring of healing has been removed from your inventory. Let's say to Neen. This wouldn't be such a bad place to live if it weren't for not for all the Imperials. They won't let a murder make a decent living.
Greetings and salutations!
Oh, that was actually kind of close impression accent. Anyways, quick save. Let's save the game. So yeah, so these are the tests that I did. Anyways. A little cool. Walk around a little bit. Blutius. You are new to Seyda-Neen, right? I'm Blutius. I'm sure you have questions. Go ahead, ask. I have plenty of time. What do you do? I'm an Imperial travel agent. I can take you to various destinations for a small fee. What are your services? Get food and sundries from an Arios trade house.
That's also where you'll find anyone who's offering training. You may also want to visit the Red Lantern, the local tavern here in Saint Denis. Any rumors? I've heard that the local tax collector, Procus Vetilius, is missing. No surprise, really. He wasn't well liked around here.
Okay, so that's like the travel map, I believe, from a mod. If I click that, he goes to Malmora and Pelagiad. That's just the name. Balmora is the district scat. Balmora is the district seat of House Twalu, the largest settlement of Vardenfell after Vivek City. Balmora's 4 districts are Hightown, the commercial district, Labor Town, and Fort Moonmoth. Cool.
Let's hear.
What's in here? Hello. Okay. I talked to all these guys before, and I can again, but I mean they all just pretty much say the same stuff about Saint Denis. They live here. It's all right. Anyways, Vornius Nucius.
Yes, what do you want? If you're looking to get out of Saint Denis, I'll be happy to give you a little advice.
Well, what's your little advice?
New here? Take the Silkstrider to Vivek or Balmora. Fast and cheap. No problem with wild animals and smugglers and bandits and outlaws. Go see Darvame Lirreno over at the Strider Port. Over the bridge and east along the water. And tell her what I sent to you. How do you get some like cash back for that?
Yes.
Oh, okay, hi. That's where all these are stolen from. Let's go into the trade house. That's where everybody's been telling me to go. Tolvai Zothrolin. I do not recall seeing you before. Is this your first visit to Saint Denis? Yes, I only arrived in Vardenfell. Then permit me welcome to our tavern, to our town. How long do you plan to stand among us? A little while. Anyways, what services do you guys have? It's a secret. Do you know about Ario's most popular potion and scrolls? They're the most popular because they're the only potion and scrolls that he stocks. I think he got a bulk discount somewhere and has been selling them off the inventory ever since. Everyone comes to Ario's, the stranger among us, but few drop coins. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to read these books. I'm going to read like the On Morrowind books and everything like that, but this is all fun. This talks about the trams and the orders of the Sigics. Okay. Anyways, Aurelie! Welcome to Aurelie's Trade House. I am Aurelie. I don't know why I'm doing that accent. Publican and proprietor. Don't take what doesn't belong to you. You're a new face here. If you want to buy from me, you have to barter. If you want a little advice free to new customers, just ask. Would you like to hear about our most popular potions and popular scrolls? Well, I've heard that your popular potions and popular scrolls are just a bunch of bulk orders. Yeah, what advice you got me? If you need directions, talk to our local scout, Elone, the Red Guard. She's here in the trade house somewhere, and you might want to purchase the guide for Vardenfell. I think I still have a copy for sale. I see you. You're trying to sell to me. Alone. She's very self-reliant, not an unusual quality in either Scout or Ridgar. However, she can be a bit aloof and is rather discreet about her activities. She comes and goes. Again, not unexpected for a Scout, but to no apparent purpose. Usually, Scouts are working for someone. She may conduct a brief conversation in whispers and then be off. I am not suggesting Alone is involved in anything disreputable. She seems quite honorable. Still, there is a mystery surrounding that Scout. All right. What else? Although she may be very knowledgeable about the land, I think traveling with her could be a little boring. She is not very talkative. At least she is easy to look at. Oh, you sly little devil. Any rumors? I heard that Hruskar upstairs is having some financial troubles. Can't seem to win a wager these days. Okay, so that's what that letter was about. Plan being merely a bully to be avoided, except he has the authority of the Imperial Legion behind them. This makes him a dangerous person to slight. At least suppose I tolerate his presence upstairs. I try to be on good terms with everyone. So it's better for business, and in a town where I'm the only supplier of general goods, there's no avoiding entering anyone. Yeah, let's see what you got. Well, he really likes me. Alright, so does he have a spear? Iron spear. Does he have any other spears? Steel staff. So that's a spear. Chitin spear. 6 to 20, 6 to 12. Why wouldn't I want this one? Oh, it has a 0.9 reach. 1.3. Enchantment capacity 5. Candle capacity 2. It weighs 6 pounds. So it's 14. That is a lot more weight. Let's take that, and I will give you this dagger. See if I can just butter just a little bit. Just a little bit. Nice! Alright. Thank you, good sir. Let's get that spear on me. Press tab.
It just stood there, holding its tail and whispering. What did it say?
Oh my god! Anyways, I think I'm gonna turn down character volumes a little bit. Sorry if it's been loud. Let's get these down just a little bit. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. Sorry if it's been blaring in you guys' ears. I hope you can just change down the volume on YouTube or wherever you're watching this. Anyways, are you Huskar? You are. Huskar Flatfoot. You look like you could use a friend, Outlander. Perhaps I can be your friend. I'd like you to help me recover some gold. What do you mean recover some gold? That's right. See, I had a bad run of luck playing 9 holes and lost a bit of money. Normally I'd be fine. We usually keep some gold in our pockets just for money the locals pay us for protection. But I know some of them are holding out on me, especially that little fetcher Fargoth. He's come up a little light in the past weeks and I've shaken him down. I know he's stashing it somewhere. I'd like you to find Fargoth's hiding place. Okay, so he wants me to go get money. He's the town bully. I know what he's doing. Fargoth's just a little man, but I mean, money is money. I know the little fetcher's got one somewhere in town. Just not sure where yet. I've already gone through the whole house, so I know he's not hiding it there. I'd like you to find out where he's stashing the gold. If you can, I'd like you to share it with him. Are you up for it? Yeah, sure. Excellent. Here's what I want you to do. I'm not sure where he goes, but I know he wanders around town at night. Watch his movements. The best vantage point is on top of the lighthouse south of town. That will give you a nice view of St. Neen. If you can keep an eye on where he goes, I'm sure you'll be able to figure out where he's hiding that gold. Okay. Training. Medium armor, long blade, and block. Cool. Oh, I have to click one. Path link apart fell up the coast from here. It's on a small island just offshore. Alright.
What was that?
Are you alone? Go ahead. Oh, you're not interrupting anything. I'm alone. Scout. Do you need directions to a specific place? Belgrade, Balmora, Caldera, Balmora. Balmora is the district seat of House Lalu, the largest settlement in Vartifel after Vivek City. Good roads lead north of here to Balmora, passing through Fort Pelagiad and Pelagia Village. From Balmora, roads lead north to Aldrune, through the town of Caldera. Maybe I'd write these directions down to Balmora for you. Yeah, for training.
Don't stand about.
All right. Okay. My throat's starting to hurt, so I'm not going to talk to very many more people just for a minute. We're going to go. And I do possibly know of a little man with a little bit of money. So I might just stop by him. Hello. Yeah, but I mean, I think the game looks really nice. I'm getting a good 90 to 60 to 90 FPS. Don't matters too much. The view distance is good. I might turn it up a little bit. I think it's pretty good though. Is this? Okay. Also, I have an issue with save scumming. I'm gonna try really hard not to do that in this. Swamp scrib. Yeah, so I've heard scribs are friendly. Do not kill them. I think that's a getaway sound. Oh, and what could this be? Dead man. Processus Vitellius. Oh my god, who would have known you were here? Anyways, give me your money. Tax records. Put on his clothes. I'll sell my clothes. Look at that. I sure hope nobody notices me. Thinks I look a little bit familiar. Yes. Alright. Heh. Store some fatigue. Yes, I've also seen that keeping your weapon out can make people upset. There's a skeleton over there. Jump, jump, jump. Let's go. Let's try this water walking. Oh, look at me! What's over here? Skeleton. No, ruby. Nice. That's pretty cool. Am I gonna make it? Nope. Yeah, so I've seen the little tiny UI bits on the bottom right of the screen are the for spells and effects. You can see my wound burned on there and everything like that. Anyways, the red lantern. What is in here? What do you want, Outlander? Call me an Outlander. At first, I seemed to fuss about the Nervaran prophecy was just silly superstition. Then I learned that the Dunmer had been waiting for Lord Nervar to come back for centuries. The Incarnate, they call it. Every few years, Nashlander appears, and the tribes call him the Incarnate. Then the temple goes out, hunts him down, and reveals him as a fake. Why does the temple worry about it so much? That's interesting. What does this Nervar
I'm
speak
listening.
of?
Go ahead.
I heard something.
I don't know what to do about that. So, what is the murder? Not his body count. I don't like you, and I don't want to talk to you. Goodbye.
Don't
bother me. There's apparently a treasure chest. Is it that one that I already got? Was that the treasure chest? I don't know. So I know you can give the gold back to the census office, but I don't think I will. Hello. What's up here? History of the Empire. Valius. So, Lirreno Randevi, you're new to State of Knee and you'd like some help finding a way around. Very sensible. Go ahead, ask Whaling. Service specific. Nice. Wrinkled message. Commander Valius, there are rumors of Dunmer uprising. Real Baron Zaya? What is on the roof? Nothing much. I've heard fall damage is really bad in this game too, so no jumping off of stuff. Just don't do it.
Let's hear it.
I don't really know what else to do around here. So I think I should give myself a shot at exploring some ruins, and then hopefully it'll be nighttime. It's 2 p.m. right now. I'm gonna check the tree stump. Oh, I know there's no battle axe there from the rebalance now, which is fine. So check it out. Still has a pouch. With 1 gold. Yes. Who's that guy on the dock? Let's give him a chat. Oh yeah, I'm really liking the game. I think it's really fun. I really like the Elder Scrolls lore. I'm getting a bit more into these role-playing games as well. Who are you two? Is there 2 of him in here? Yeah, there are. Long sentence for Shipmaster of the Coast Guard. Row of regular patrols around the coast, spotting the census and exercise quotas. For a fee, I could take you along on the patrol. Destination. Yeah, the prices are not bad. And I really like the more fast travel function of the game. It's neat. Hello, hello. So what is that? Oh, okay, yes, the things have a charge, I see. Oh, wait, no. Alright, what's going on over here? Another guard.
Rarin.
Okay, I'll get out. I get it. Allow me here.
Yes?
Oh, yes. Far gone. So there's a red lantern over there. Now there's another red lantern up here. What's this? Shares off limits until further notice. Well, I beg to differ. I don't have any lockpicks. I don't really know how unlocking works in this game. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna head over to the tombs over here, Soft Coast. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do that. These guys are bad. Aha! Climber Forager. Yeah, so I don't know all the little secrets that are about around here. But I think I'd like to check some stuff out. What's that over there? Yeah, so I'm gonna try to just quick save. Oh, that was very dangerous. Forget about the slaughterfish. So yeah, I know. Yeah, so yeah, okay. I'm gonna try and quick save before entering the dungeon, but not when I'm in it. I think that would be a good plan. What is over here? Yeah, and Magicka Regen is on just because I've heard that Magicka is really annoying. Wait. Magicka Regen. Sign of the Ancient. Haha! Slaughterfish. Alright, so we're gonna save. We're gonna go in. This will be my first dungeon, and then after this, I think we're gonna call it an episode. Let's see. See how it goes in here. Oh. I can't hurt these guys, can I? Oh! Wait, what? Where did you come from? That was terrifying. So if I go into here, store health. Guardian. So I believe you can only use steel or silver to hit those guys. So maybe not this dungeon today. I think, and we're coming up on the hour mark here. I think I did pretty well for first episode. Game is really fun. I'm really liking it. Yeah, come back. I might extend the distant lands a bit. See how far I can see out. But thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. And I hope I have fun in this series. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next time.